Thanks for staying with us. It's time for our weekly Adopt a Pet segment. This week with the St. Lucie County Humane Society's Paula O'Neill and also Dr. Leonard Fox of the Animal Hospital of Westport, St. Lucie. Thanks for joining us today, both of you. Good to have you here.
Thanks
for having us.
Good. We'll start with Paula. You brought another great pet for us. We haven't seen you in a while on this show. You've been in many times before, but not lately.
Love being back. Happy to see you. This is Hershey. She came in with two others. They've been adopted. She is 9.5 years old, is what the records say. She acts younger.
She looks younger. She's got
has a
great
lot
posture
of energy.
and a very alert look in her face.
Oh yeah, a lot of energy. And we're gonna give her a dental before she goes home. She does have a flea allergy, so whoever adopts her would need to keep the monthly flea and tick prevention on her, or flea and tick collar.
Easy enough to do.
Yeah, very, very easy to do. And she's, like I said, she's really loving. She loves to sit on your lap. She's great in the car, loves belly rubs, and seems to be housebroken.
And what kind of dog is she?
She's a miniature pinscher.
A miniature pinscher.
Uh-huh.
So she has the Doberman pinscher kind of marks and coloring. Looking right at me here. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
You know, this is a level 1 dog. I know we've talked about that before. Level 1 is great with everybody. Level 2, no children under 10. And it's not usually that we have a smaller dog that's a level 1. So she's got a really great temperament, and we would love to see her go home and get lots of love.
I love the alert look on her face.
Isn't she cute?
And the ears up and just paying attention to everything going on in the room here.
She looks like she's done this before.
She's done it before. She's very poised in front of a camera. So this kind of breed is easy to take care of?
Pretty much, yeah. Not a lot of grooming, you know, toenail clipping needed, and definitely the flea and tick prevention. And just make sure she doesn't get loose and get out.
You say she's allergic to flea bites. What happens that's different from a dog who's not allergic?
I believe that when she's allergic to the flea bites, she itches and probably her fur gets real thinned out, and she probably gets bumps and just
It's just an allergic reaction to the
doesn't
saliva
look real pretty.
of the fleas.
Right, rather than just itching like another dog might, it gets
They
a
have
little worse.
a complete allergic reaction, and their hair falls out.
Okay. So Dr. Fox, we've got holidays coming. Do you see dogs, pets, do they get brought in more during the holidays for any reason?
Always, always. It's overindulgence, and we generally seem to see two groups of overindulgence. The one where the mother-in-law tends to give it just one little piece, and we know it's not one little piece. They end up giving it throughout the dinner, throughout the meal, a whole bunch of, food that they're not used to, and we'll see inflammation of the stomach, the pancreas, vomiting, diarrhea. And then the other group that we see is the ones, when you're done eating, you all go outside for a little walk and you leave that carcass up on the table, and the dog is eyeing it the whole time and goes up there and eats the whole thing or gets in the garbage.
Great advice. You forget to protect that dog, get up on the table and just go to it.
Go to town. So both of them, people seem to think that their pets also need to celebrate, so they also end up giving them
well, the third category would be when I was a kid, all the vegetables went to the dog. Is that harmful?
The vegetables are a little bit better, but still in all, if they're not used to it and they get more than one or two, which usually seems to be the case, then they can get sick. But I guarantee over the holidays they're getting the fat and the bones and the not so healthy part of
the cookies and everything else that's out.
And that's what we're getting as well.
So that's a great point. People might not think of that. They're just having a good time, think the dog's enjoying a little extra food, a little treat, but it's not healthy for them. They could overdo it, overindulge.
They can definitely overindulge and see all those kind of problems. Plus there's allergic reactions, pancreatitis, things like that. So definitely stay away from it. Okay. And a lot of times it's not the owners of the dog, it's the people that they have over that seem to think that their dog, the family dog should have a treat. So watch your guests as well.
Very good advice. Just kind of thing people might just overlook and not realize what they're doing, but they're causing some harm.
The same thing goes for Christmas as well. It's around the holidays when we see these things.
It increases. Now here, what's her name again?
Hershey.
Hershey. Well, Hershey's rearing up like a horse here, trying to get out of the barn.
Yeah, she's very playful. She's got a lot of vim and vinegar in her. She's a little playful pup.
She sure does, but she looks like she hasn't overindulged. She looks trim and healthy, in good shape.
She'd love to go walking with whoever adopts her and get some of that energy out daily.
How can you tell, doctor, when your dog is overfed, overindulged, putting on too much weight? What do you look for?
Usually too much weight, not being able to see the rib cages. You will see some fat deposits and things like that. Usually it varies from, dog to dog, breed to breed, and most of the veterinarians will know based on their height and their weight and their body structures whether they're overweight or they're not overweight. So
Some dogs just are pudgier by their build, like a
bulldog, they always
bulldog.
tend to. Pugs, they always seem to look a little bit heavier than some of the skinnier, trimmer, dogs, but
That's their natural.
that's their natural kind of look. So.
Okay. All right, well, great. Paula, if somebody is interested in adopting
Hershey? She's going to be out at our new shelter, and I apologize, I don't have the phone number on that new shelter yet, but they can surely call the North Shelter in Fort Pierce at 772-461-0687, and just ask some questions at the front desk, because after this I am taking her to the new shelter off of Oak Glades Cutoff Road.
Okay, and you have a website also?
www.hsslc.org, and you can find pets, dogs, cats available for adoption daily.
Great. We're still finding that many of these pets are getting adopted. The ones that bringing in TV20 get adopted.
Absolutely. She's been with us since July. So
quite a
this
while.
is the greatest show to bring her to,
Yeah,
because we'll be for sure she'll get a good home.
People will see what a great dog she is and
That's
hopefully
right.
come out and adopt her or one of the many others you
Or
have.
many, yes.
Many
You've
others.
got always got a large population going on there.
Always.
Yes, we do.
Well, hopefully the holidays will help get some adoptions. And in the past, you've had advice during the holidays about being careful to adopt and give a dog to somebody else.
Yes, no pets. No pets given as gifts. Let the person
Let the
come and
person
pick out
decide.
their own
Yeah,
gift. Yeah,
absolutely.
their own.
Because it may not be compatible.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. You can learn to love, but it's ultimately their decision. I think that they should make themselves.
Well, great.
We
Paul-
advise no gift giving as pets.
Okay. Paul O'Neill, St. Louis County Humane Society,
Thank you.
Dr. Leonard Fox, Animal Hospital of Westport, St. Lucie, appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. And we'll be back after this quick message. Stay with us.